Counting down. Three, two, one, play. Everyone, welcome to Season 13 preseason matchup as we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where this game is going to be between the Tallahassee Pride and the Tulsa Desperados. T-Roy, we've seen great preseason matchup here in the SFL thus far. Tell me what are some things that you've seen and what are you looking for in this game here?
Well, looking forward to see what Ashley Jackson can do on her second season. She had a very good rookie campaign in season 12, going over 3,000 yards. But what cost her was the sacks and the turnovers. If the O line can protect her and she can minimize the mistakes, the offense should be great here in Tulsa. And Tallahassee is just business as usual. Can they return to their usual dominance and make it to the championship game this season? It all starts today in this preseason matchup.
Absolutely. And there's the teams there getting ready for the coin toss. And as we're waiting on that to happen, we're going to sit up here in the booth, drink a beer or two. Just kidding.
Unsponsored beverage.
And as we get ready for kickoff here, it looks like Tulsa has won the toss, and Tallahassee is going to kick it off. And we have kickoff here in Season 13, final game of the preseason. There's a return here by Tulsa out to the 30, spin move down and tackled at the 33-yard line.
And that was Charles Ball on the return there. And here comes Ashley Jackson, the field general, 6'3", 220-pounder, second season in the SFL, the first SFL female quarterback in SFL history. We'll see what she can do here.
And just a little history on Ashley. I get to that after this play here. Jackson underneath the center. Split back to the halfback. There's a handoff here to Robinson. And Robinson still the halfback? Let me double check my rosters here.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there it is. Yes, that is Robinson there. I didn't know, forgot if they brought a new one in or not. But going back to Jackson, she applied to be a wide receiver in the SFL and got news by the owner, Dion Hawkins, that he would like to bring her in as the quarterback. And she was just excited about the offer and just couldn't refuse it. There's another handoff here to Robinson up the middle of the field. He's hitting the backfield. I guess you could say he got back to the line of scrimmage, down to the 40. 3rd and 3 now, T-Roy. What you expect?
Well, I expect to see Ashley Jackson throw the ball here on 3rd and short, at least give her a pass, at least see if we can get to their new wide receiver, Michael Sy, who came from the Lobos, now known as the Tyrants.
There's Jackson there, out route down to the bottom of the field. That looks like to one of the tackles was illegal, T-Roy, on that play.
I guess he made sure that he was legal because he made that catch. I think that's the second time this season I saw a lineman making the catch, at least attempt to make a catch. Hey, it worked out for him. It was the first down there.
Now
Lacosta.
there is a formation in the playbooks where there's 3 tackles lined up on one side of the ball, and one of the tackles are legal. There's a far formation here for the Desperados. There's a swing pass to Robinson. Robinson is stopped in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Tackled and brought down at the 42-yard line. Trying to get a number on that tackler there. And there he is. That's number 91, Taquan Hall.
The 6'4", 290-pounder wasn't fooled with that play. Made a nice tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss.
That's a big guy, 6'4", 290. My goodness. Jackson underneath the center, calling an audible. Empty backfield. 4 wide receivers here. Looks like a tight end is in on the play at the top of the field. Looks like oop-de-oop. No, it's not oop-de-oop. Here's a 7-step drop by Jackson. Jackson's going deep. That pass is taken away. Looks like by Bond. Alex Bond of the Tulsa Desperados coming away with that pick. First one of the game, his first of the preseason.
And we call him the pass spy last season during the games. He climbed that ladder, picked off that pass, intended to Corey Jones, and what a drive-ending play by Bond. We'll see what Tallahassee can do. Now they got the ball in the midfield.
You're right at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Pride. But both of these team names being T, I'm like wanting to say one for the other. Tallahassee, Christian, C square underneath the center. There's a handoff here to Francis, and Francis picks up 4 yards on that carry.
And A.J. Francis has been Mr. Consistency here during his 4 seasons now in the league. The first 3 seasons, he averaged over 1,700 yards rushing. He's a beast.
Not bad at all for a 4-year player. 3 linemen set here for the Desperados. C square in the back. And that pass is dropped by number 72. Looks like another tackle.
Vernon Price. Man. Are we seeing a new trend here, Damon, that the lineman is going to get some touches here?
This is the first time I've ever seen it in one game. 2 linemen has got targets from both quarterbacks on each team. Shotgun formation now for the Pride. 3 wide receivers set. Ken Gossett to the bottom of the field, and boom! My goodness, Christensen is hit hard by the defender of the Desperados, and that is number 6'9", coming through big time with that sack. That's KT Taylor.
And Taylor doing his best big sexy impersonation, especially wearing the number 69, putting a halt to this drive. So the turnover doesn't bite Tulsa on this drive.
And there's a return here for the Desperados. That is returned out to the 15, 16-yard line. They're going to give them a forward progress there.
And here's Charles Ball. He was on the return there, but here comes Ashley Jackson. Unfortunately, the turnover put into this drive. She needs to minimize those in order for this offense to reach its full potential.
Jackson underneath the center. 1 wide receiver to the top of the field. Split backs or the halfbacks. Jackson calling an audible. Here's a handoff here to Sanzo Robinson. And Robinson breaks the tackle, but tackled in the backfield by Alex Bond and company.
He's called the pass spy, but we may have to call him the overall spy. Good job by Alex Bond, helping put a stop on that carry there.
There's Alex. Love playing inside the box. Says he feels like a linebacker. Here's another handoff here to Robinson. Robinson, makes one guy, breaks off the tackle. Then he's clocked and hit hard, but he gets right back up. Talk about toughness.
And that's by the rookie, Bernard Gooden, the 6'2", 208-pounder there, making a great play, preventing Sanzo Robinson from making a huge gain from that cutback he did.
Shotgun formation here for Jackson. Jackson on a 3-step drop. Got protection. Down the middle of the field. That pass is tipped away and deflected. No good. 4th and 8 now for the Desperados. Alex Bond on the play there, coming away with the deflection.
Amongst the other defenders, and Alex Bond has already made a name for himself in this preseason tilt. He's all over the field, making tackles, making INTs, and making pat downs.
I'm going to say it here, and you heard it here first. I believe that Alex Bond should be up for Hall of Fame vote come next off season. Dude has just been that productive for the Pride in his tenure here in the SFL. There's a return here by the Pride, and there's tackled and brought down at the 49-yard line. They have had great field position thus far in this game. They just got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, so far no points to show for it. We'll see what C Square can do here on this drive. Can't believe he's already been in the year for now his 5th season. Already been in the league for 5 seasons.
Key players for this offense for the Pride: Christensen, number 13, A.J. Francis, number 28, Hunter Jones, number 10, Grayson Willis, number 11, and Ken Gossett, number 84. Those are your 3 wide receivers. There's an out route down to the bottom of the field, and that pass is caught incomplete by the tight end, and that is Leroy Lannister coming away with his first reception of the game.
He's 6'7", 285 pounds. He's a tall glass of water, Demond.
And a heavy one, too. 285 for a tight end. My goodness. Strong formation here. Christensen on a one-step drop, gets a little pressure, dumps it off to the fullback, and the fullback is tackled for a 3-yard loss behind the line of scrimmage. Great job there by the Desperado. Nate Heslip come away with the tackle.
Yeah, nice open field tackle on Julius Williams by Nate Heslip, making this a 3rd and 6. Still manageable. Let's see if Tallahassee can convert here and continue this drive.
3 wide receiver set. Ken Gossett at the bottom of the field. A.J. Francis in the backfield. Offset I. Christensen called in the signal. Throws a 5-step drop. There's a reception down the middle of the field. That pass is completed out to the 29-yard line of the Desperados. And that is Stephen Bush. I'm sorry, not Stephen Bush. Grayson Willis coming away with his first reception.
And I just got done calling the game where his brother was at running back for Queen City. This is Grayson Willis. Been a huge playmaker for Tallahassee since he replaced Duke Wilson 2 seasons ago.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say he came in after Duke decided to take some time off from the SFL. And Willis has just been an outstanding addition to this Pride offense. 4 wide receivers set now. No tight ends. Great block. There's a swing pass to Francis, and Francis hit right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a play it safe check down to his star running back, Francis. Thankfully, it wasn't for a yard loss. It's 2nd and 10. Christensen just made the right decision throwing to his running back there.
And that's one thing about Christian. There's hardly ever times where you see him throw into triple or quadruple coverage. He knows how to read the defense, especially when his receivers are out on their routes, and he would either throw the ball away or make a good decision on it. Tight on the halfbacks. Christensen steps up in the pocket, and Christensen is brought down at the 32-yard line. This time it's by big number 99 for the Desperados, and he is not on my roster sheet.
Espen Royale, I got you, fam.
Thank you so much, sir. Oh, yes, he is. I went further down. Sorry about that, Espen Royale. I owe you one. 5 wide receivers now for the Pride. Christensen gets pressured again, and he's brought down at the 39. This Desperado defense come to play. Here on this possession is J. Bam Bam Cook.
And we got to say it like it was the Flintstones. Bam! Bam! Nice sack by him. Forcing the field goal. No, a punt attempt. Took him out field goal range.
And there's Mr. Charles Ball, the great return specialist here for the Desperados. And there's the punt by Howard McCoy. Ball is not going to run this one back. Down at the 10-yard line is where they're going to catch it, is where they're going to kneel it.
And good job by Manley be able to. Good job by Manley be able to make sure that they pinned him inside the 10. His own teammate almost took him out there.
Sure did. Almost had an MCL tear on that one.
Yeah, he just did a slide. Thankfully, he was safe.
Came to the outside of those knees. 2 wide receivers set here for Jackson. Robinson in the backfield all by himself on an offset eye. And Jackson is brought down right at the 7-yard line. They're going to give her. I say it's the 5 if you ask me. And that on that tackle is Hunter Norwood. Norwood, the big guy right in the middle, the defensive tackle here for this great defensive line. They have 3 guys on the line who are specialists here for this Tallahassee Pride defense.
And let's mention Kevin Bain, who returns to Tallahassee after winning the championship with Alaska last season.
Absolutely. Handoff here to Robinson up the middle of the field, and Robinson picks up 6 yards on that carry. 3rd and 7 now. Alex Bond has 3 tackles here in the first quarter alone.
And his stat line is looking impressive, more impressive as the game goes along, making this a 3rd and long. Let's see if Ashley Jackson can convert here.
5 wide receivers here for Jackson. Empty backfield. She's in the shotgun all by herself. I don't think it's safe to leave a woman back there all alone. Here's Jackson on a 3-step drop. Throws a pass across the middle of the field. And that pass is deflected away. Great job for the defense of the Tallahassee Pride, not allowing the Desperados come away with that first down. And I think Jackson made a great decision there, not trying to go too deep with it, but get something right at the sticks or right beyond the sticks to try to pick up that first down, T-Roy.
Yeah, her wide receiver let her down. That was Darnell Dudrow, 6'4", 200-pounder, tall receiver. Good job by Jackson finding him. He just couldn't come up with the catch.
And here comes Cortland Weaver. Comes out to punt the ball off to the Pride. And there's the kick. Yeah, they're going to stop him right at midfield. They're going to call it at the 39 of Tulsa. And on that return was Trevor Swain, sorry about that. So far,
Yeah,
T-Roy, great defensive matchup. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, it's been a great defensive matchup. Both teams, well, actually Tallahassee's basically been living in Tulsa side of the field, but the defense was able to come up with some great sacks and putting halts to their drives. But let's see if Tallahassee can score here.
Split backs on the halfbacks. Handoff right up the middle of the field. Picks up 3 yards. I can't see if it's Francis or the fullback. Looks like it was A.J. Francis on that carry. Give him 3 more on the stat sheet.
And talking about Tallahassee players getting new people in positions where they had reliable receivers or running backs lead them. Francis, of course, came in for Jai Iniola, who left surprisingly last season, and he just made an impact for Tallahassee.
Looks like Christensen calling the audible here. 2nd and 7. There's going to be a counter counter run here for Francis. Francis almost picked up the first down. Down at the 40-yard line of Tulsa, 3rd and 1. I'll say give it back to him again, T-Roy.
Yeah, if he ain't tired and ain't broke, don't fix it. Give it back to the 6'1", 220-pounder to let him get that first and extend his drive for you.
They're going to do a swing pass to Francis. Francis loses 4 yards on that play. Hit hard in the backfield. And ball came up playing inside the box. Man, I love seeing a safety play in the box, C-Roy.
Yeah, I love it too, but I also got to give a big old oof to the fullback, Williams. That's the second time he unfortunately did not make a play. He didn't make the block that would have sprung Francis loose for that first down, maybe more. It's now 4th and 5.
And now Tallahassee is going to have to punt the ball away. Howard McCoy comes out for his second punt attempt. And this ball is going to bounce at the 5-yard line. Now at the 1 yard, almost saved it. Probably all that equipment that Sharp has on was too heavy for him to try to toss that thing back. He jumped up in the air, and I guess the gravity just said, no, sir, come on down to earth.
He almost looked sharp on that play, but unfortunately, like you said, he couldn't toss it back and let somebody else down it. And Tulsa will start on their own 20.
Ashley Jackson, number 9, right underneath the center. Calling the signal. 7-step drop by Jackson. Jackson steps up in the pocket, and Bain gets to her. Bain comes away with the sack. No, they're not going to call it a sack. They're going to call it an incomplete pass as she tried to pass that thing as she was getting hit.
Well, she got lucky there. That wasn't called a fumble. We know a certain playoff game back in 2001 that everybody had issue with calling that a fumble when it should actually calling an incomplete pass when it should have been a fumble.
T-Roy, the Chaz is asking if you can turn up just a bit. I have you turned up, probably not max, but at good ratings here on my end. Can you double check your end, sir?
Yeah, no
Here's
problem.
Jackson calling the signal. 5-step drop this time. Jackson goes across the middle of the field. That pass is completed. Picks up 4 yards on the reception. Trying to get the number there on the receiver, and that is number 10.
Aaron King.
That is the backup receiver there.
The role player making a great play, making this a 3rd and manageable after that catch.
Trips left, shotgun formation here for the Desperados. Jackson calling the signal. Pump fake. You better get rid of it, my darling. And that pass is almost intercepted. And that is Sharp, the special teams demon.
And he had pick 6. He could have gave his team the lead there if he was sharper than that.
Great defensive play there by him, though.
Yeah, let the ball go right through his hands and doink off his face mask right there.
Ooh, needs some stick 'em.
Yes, he does. He's wearing those gloves, though. That should have worked.
It should have worked. He was wearing jet black gloves. All it needs is some patent leather right on the inside of it. Those will stick.
Get them Odell Beckham gloves.
Yeah, the ones where you can catch the ball with 3 fingers in the end zone while falling backwards against the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, enough of that. There's a punt here by the Desperados. Look at the hang time. Man. Oh, man, this dude here got hit by 5 people. Or was it just a big collision, knock out the wedge, and everybody
Oh,
just goes flying?
we keep saying this, Demond. Wave your hand in the air, call a fair catch, and save yourself from the butt whipping that he received there.
You and I have been saying that for 2 seasons now. Going on the third. Tight, strong I formation. Hand off here to Francis. Francis hit the bottom of the field, wide open T-Roy, but he cuts it right back inside and only picks up 3 yards. Could have picked up a whole lot more.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to just feel some contact there and truck people. Yeah, but he had the whole left side wide open, decided not to take it.
Sometimes wanting to have contact is not good for the ball club. You can't be that selfish. I can remember when I was played, want to say I was in junior high school, and I saw the 8th grade, I think I was in 7th grade at the time. I saw the 8th grade quarterback just run over a guy, clean smack over. Pia, just run this guy over and keep on running. I tried to do the same thing the entire season. I could have had a whole lot more touchdowns than what I had if I would just juke people with my athletic ability. There's an incomplete pass here by the Tallahassee Pride on that play there. 3rd and 7 now for the Pride. Let's see what they do on this play.
What's that one movie, Demond, where I guess The Rock was the coach and he had his player run a drill where he forces him to run that dude over for a touchdown? You remember that movie?
That was the Gridiron Game.
That was Gridiron Game. Yeah, I guess he had a Gridiron Game moment. So did you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 7-step drop here by C-Square. No pressure at all. And that pass is fumbled. Oh, my goodness. Did you see the hit? Where did he come from? Kanye Rockefeller. My, let the guy live to see the next play, please.
Kanye's living up to his namesake, his last name. He rocked a fella. And he paid for that, not making the catch and put it in this drive. Great job by Kanye.
Now Tallahassee's going to have to punt the ball back to the Desperados. 10 minutes and 52 seconds left here in this first half. And it's just been all defense. Offense on both sides really can't get anything going. And there's a high snap. The punt is up. And let's see if Ball's going to return this one. And he does. Gets a juke move. Almost makes a tackle miss. Takes 2 more players from the Pride to bring him down.
But I guess he wanted to feel some contact too. He could just wave fair catch. The end result of that return was just 1 yard. Save your body, Charles Ball.
Here's a look at Ashley Jackson. Every time I say her name, I think about Action Jackson, the movie, back from the late 1980s. Great action movie. And there's a 5-step drop here by Jackson. Jackson down the middle of the field. That pass is incomplete. Intended for Osai, and he came up short.
Where's Ref 62 there with the flag? That looked like that was a late hit after the play was over. Spear my fellow Baltimore brethren there after he missed the catch.
New rules change here in the SFL. New rule change. There's no such thing as what they call it, undefended receivers or something like that.
Hey, we're savages here.
Absolutely. 4 wide receivers set here. There's a tight end on the play. There's a handoff here to Robinson in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on that carry. One thing I dislike is the run out of the shotgun. And give it up for Kevin Bain. Stand disciplined, containing everything that comes to the outside, and he was able to make that tackle.
Yeah, and I think he may have some secrets for Tallahassee in hopes to stop Alaska and preventing them from becoming 4-time champs.
5 wide receivers set here for Jackson. Jackson with the big arm downfield, and that pass is incomplete. Stephen Bush came up just a little bit short.
Yeah, I know she threw it to Bush, but she had another receiver closer to the sidelines. If she threw it towards that guy's direction, that could have been a 1st down conversion. Instead, we got a punt.
Absolutely, and I must say I am enjoying this defensive game. I'm an offensive guy, but seeing the hits and the pressure that on the QBs is just bringing great joy to my spirit for some odd reason.
Is it maybe because you signed some defensive beasts during the offseason, my friend?
Maybe so. And there's a return there by Swain for the Pride, and he goes nowhere. Brought down at the 46-yard line of Tallahassee, and let's see if the Pride can get things moving. The Pride is one of the profound teams here in the SFL. I mean, they have a great win percentage. They're always at the top of the lead in standings and stats and so forth. Christensen is just such a great quarterback here for this team. And he gets pressured and hit as he throws the ball, throws a strike across the middle of the field, picks up the first down and more down to the 24-yard line of the Desperados. And that is Lannister once again, the big 6'7", 285-pound tight end.
And why not throw it to him when he's taller than most of the defenders here in Tulsa? Good job by Lannister making the catch. The role player getting on the stat line.
Ball had to jump on his back in order to bring him down. If he wouldn't, he would have just been a bowling ball rolling into the gutter. .42 nickel defense. 3 wide receivers on the set here for Christensen. And throws a strike across the middle of the field. And that pass is completed. And that is to Grayson Willis. Grayson Willis is pretty tall. I thought he was a short guy. Pretty tall guys on these two teams here.
Yeah, the shortest players are Francis and Jones on offense. Both of them 6'1". Willis and Gossett are 6'4", and Christensen 6'6".
That's a tall QB. I don't think I've ever seen a QB that tall. Handoff here to Francis. Francis got daylight. Oh, he trucks one guy, put him in the dirt, and he picks up that first down. Looks like it was Rael who got hit and told, don't come back not unless you got my lunch money.
I was hoping they would show a replay on that nice truck by Francis there to help move the chains. They're in the red zone. We'll see if they can get 6 instead of 3 here.
Christensen calling audible, maybe a pass to the tackle. You just never know.
You never know.
There's a handoff here to Francis, and Francis picks up 6 on first down.
Man, Francis now heating up. I guess he wants to feel contact. He just told the Tulsa defenders, like, here's my stomping boots as he runs them over.
Look at the face mask on number 21. Haven't seen one of those on a fullback in years.
Now, if we can get him to make good plays on a consistent basis.
And off here to Francis. Ooh. Francis with the stiff arm. My goodness, arm of steel by this young fella.
He continues where he left off last season, just causing pain and havoc to the opposing defenders who were foolish enough to tackle him.
It looked as if he grabbed the jersey of the defender, pulled him close to him, and just shoved him away. How you think about all that with all this chaos is going on around you?
You don't. You just get knocked down. Imagine what happened.
30 inches. Here's a draw play to Francis. Francis picked up the first down, stopped and dropped at the 1. Took a gain of Desperados to bring him down. Rael on the play, and it looks like Rockefeller as well. No, it wasn't Rockefeller. It was the outside linebacker. Sorry about that, Richard Newton.
But still, good job by Francis to be able to take the cutback, get the first down, and almost score. It should be a touchdown here if they give it to him.
Look for a strong dive here to Francis. There it is, right up the middle, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage.
And number 55 said, not so fast, my friend. Cox, make sure that Francis didn't gain a yard. It's now 2nd and goal. 55
with the name Cox. Looks like Brian Cox of the Miami Dolphins back in the day.
Right, and they have the Dolphins color scheme right now.
Right, that's exactly what made me think of it. I think there's a legal tackle on the field.
Uh-oh.
Christensen calling the audible. Oh, there's a reach tackle, but it's missed by the defense, and A.J. Francis getting to the end zone as he wipes the baby's bottom.
That was too easy. And guess what? Number 21, Williams, made the block that helped him get in the end zone untouched, uncontested. Great job there. Looks like the counter tray. Too easy.
The
6
reach.
points
Did you
for
see the
Tulsa.
reach tackle by
Tallahassee.
90?
Yeah, missed tackle.
I hate to call him out like that. It was great to see him, at least attempt to make the tackle with the reach and not just allow the guy to just run by and not do anything. At least say, coach, when they're watching film, I tried to grab him.
There you go.
And there it is, people. Tallahassee takes the lead 7-0. 6:13 left here in the second quarter. Let's see if the Desperados can get things cooking. Ashley Jackson has been launching the rocket. Let's see if they can get the thing going here.
It all starts on this kickoff right here.
Absolutely. There's Charles Ball on the return from the 8-yard line. And Ball's going to juke. Down and tackled at the 29-yard line. Ball gets up talking a little smack. Or maybe he's hollering to the offense. Come on, offense, let's go. Oh, come on, oh. AJ.
Yeah,
AJ Striker.
Yeah, 4 receivers, 3 receivers and 1 tight end. Let's get them involved here, but looks like they might go to the ground game here. We'll see.
There's Striker underneath the center calling the signal. Here's a handoff here to Robinson. Robinson got daylight. Oh, he's tackled and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Give that tackle credit to Jamal Carroll.
Yeah, but I had to be mad at Mr. number 34, Buffalo Marshall, just whipping completely on that block, a failed block attempt. Sansa should have had more than just no gain on that carry.
Sure did. I saw that too. Tight formation once again here for the Desperados. And off a counter play here to Robinson. Robinson is tackled in the backfield, and he's brought down by Taquan Hale.
Yeah, Taquan Hill is nothing to mess with.
If
6'4", 290-pounder. Go ahead.
If you see a defender with no gloves on who plays in the trenches, I mean, no tape on his fingers or anything, don't mess with that guy.
Exactly.
He's dangerous. Robinson in the shotgun, 3-step drop, throws off a back foot, just throws it away. Nobody in sight. That should be a penalty if you ask me. There was no receivers over in that area.
I guess she was out of the tackle box, but if you saw the camera pan down, looks like there was 2 receivers further on down the field. I guess she never got her feet set and couldn't deliver the pass to him.
We'll let her have that one. You and I, we crucial. We don't let them have easy.
Well, I got to be careful, though. Ashley's still mad at me about Gary Malone.
I'll let her be mad. She'll be all right. And there's Swain. Swain is tackled and brought down at the 37-yard line.
But Tallahassee has heat up and catch fire, as you like to say. Got 7 points on the previous drive. Let's see if they can continue that momentum here and get some more points on the board.
Let's look at Christian Christensen, former MVP of the SFL. 4 wide receivers set, 1 tight end. He's going to stay in and block. Christensen on the 7-step drop. Throws an out route to the top of the field, and he got that pass is complete. And that is to Grayson Willis. Willis has been the number 1 receiver, or should I say target? No, that was Hunter Jones.
Hunter Jones, the free agent from the team that's now known as Charleston, comes in and makes his first catch of the preseason. He had 489 yards last season. He's looking to improve upon that numbers this year. This is his 3rd team in 3 seasons, by the way.
3 wide receivers set here for Christensen. Far near formation are the halfbacks. Christensen calling the signal. He sees something he like. Defense is in a 3-3 dime formation. Nickel. And there's Francis right up the middle of the field. He's running hard. He picks up 4.
Yeah, it looked like he should have audibled to the run, and that's what they did. Ball was able to make the tackle. I was wondering if Francis had the opportunity to cut to his right instead of his left. Maybe he would have gotten more yards.
This guy just wants to have some contact. This is bananas. Tight formation once again. No tackles, no extra tackles on the play. Swing pass
Oh,
here to Francis. Francis, oh, what a spear. Was that Rockefeller? Looks like, no, not you. 24 didn't make the tackle. He was in on the tackle, but I wanted to see the guy who did the spear. Who was
I guess
that?
he
I couldn't see if it was Ball or Rockefeller who converted the spear. Looked like Goldberg out there.
exactly. That's what I was about to say.
There's a two-step drop here by Christensen. And Christensen throws across the middle of the field. He got Grayson Willis this time. Picks up 4 yards on the play, and Tallahassee going to have to punt it away. I just have to ask this question. T-Roy, did you see the match between The Undertaker and Bill Goldberg?
I didn't, but I heard that Goldberg knocked himself out.
Man, that was like the most ridiculous match I've ever seen. 2 old men, 50 plus. Looks like neither one of them got any strength. Goldberg couldn't convert the jackhammer, which he did, but it looked horrible. Undertaker tried to chokeslam Goldberg, got him maybe 2 inches off the ground.
Hey, man, if you get paid, I guess you'd be willing to look a little off than you normally would if you're in, that profession.
Hilarious. There's Ashley Jackson ready with the troops back to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Here's the tight. Looks like the defense is ready. Mike Sprouse down to the bottom of the field. He's ready. Down in the low stance, and Robinson picks up 3 yards on that play.
Now, that's a good start, but, again, Tulsa has 3 wide receivers and 1 tight end. And I don't like for Ashley Jackson to throw it to them, especially the newcomers, Osai and Mosley. We'll see if she's going to at least feed them the ball after this play.
There's a counter here for Robinson. Robinson has open daylight. He picks up the first down. But, man, I think T-Roy, if he stayed to the outside, he'd probably be still running across midfield now.
Agreed. It looked like he had the right side wide open, but he's taking the page from A.J. Francis's playbook inside. I want some contact. Maybe he wants to wear out the defense so they'll be tired later on in the game, and then they can get beat with some deep throws by Jackson. We'll see.
Carolina Skyhawk says in the chat, looks like 2 skeletons slapping each other. I guess that's when we were talking about.
And that's a shame, too, because I love watching Goldberg and The Undertaker, dominate during their prime. Best analogy ever. I think that's Sully Richardson who made the great comparison there. 2 old skeletons. Wow.
And the Desperados comes out in a run formation once again. Maybe we see a strong screen here. Nope, there's another sweep here to Robinson. Robinson bounces outside, picks up 4 yards on that carry. Looks like they're probably just going to play conservative here, run out the clock, not force any type of turnovers to get Tallahassee back the ball and go into half and then just regroup.
Yeah, but they do got a very good quarterback in Ashley Jackson. Let her throw the ball to her newly required receiving core. We'll see.
3 wide receivers set. Here's a handoff here to Robinson up the middle again, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Cheeseburger Rivers 74 says in the chat, 2 old men fighting over the last piece of apple pie.
Yeah, and one of my favorite wrestling leagues is getting trashed right now, but it's well earned.
Oh man! And the crazy thing about it is that I want to say it either was Friday, I think it was. I was at work and I was looking at some old clips of Goldberg, and he had the Giant back when it was with WCW, which is now the Big Show, up in the air for the jackhammer with 1 arm. Here's Jackson. Jackson makes a conversion right across the middle of the field, picks up the first down. I like the way how I just came right out of that conversation and right back into the ball game. Waiting on Hale to get set. Jackson down to the bottom of the field, makes a conversion, picks up 5 on that reception. And there is Stephen Bush comes away with that reception.
That's Michael Sy.
I thought I saw 11.
No, 13. Not 13, 14. Sorry.
Was it 14 T-Roy? I wear glasses, but I knew I saw 11. I think the AI is good. I think the computer, the producers got it wrong. They put the camera on the wrong guy. You're not gonna get me with that one. Here's another strong formation here, and here's Jackson
Oh,
throws to that tackle.
wait a minute. Why is this tackle going inside the tackle?
Tackle on
What?
an in route. Look at this. Look at the route.
He's
Look at the footwork.
It was a great route. He just didn't make the catch. But he's a tackle. He's not supposed to be making catches like that.
Well, I guess he didn't want to get to take the hit from Michael Sprouse.
I'm sure he'll force Sprouse to bounce 5 yards down the field if he wanted to. Oh man.
Full wide receiver set. Looks like one tight end on the play. And that tight end is Mosley. There's Jackson. Got a receiver. Passes midfield. Call a timeout. They have 2 left. Down to the 49-yard line of the Pride. And there is Stephen Bush with the reception.
Bush with the easy reception. He was wide open. Ashley recognizes that. Quickly got the pass to him. And he was able to get that first to extend this drive.
I had a grandmother, man. She passed away a couple of years ago. And she used to love drinking Bush beer. I don't know if you remember that. I think they only sell Bush beer in the hood, man. You know, that old good malt liquor. You know.
Not in the hood that I work at here in Cincy.
The bud, go down there to the store and get me a beer. What kind you want? You can only drink Bush. Here's Jackson on a 7-step drop. Throws a bomb down the middle of the field. That pass is caught. Was it offside? No, it's Corey Jones. Comes away with that great catch.
Back-to-back great catches by Bush and Jones. Here's that catch. The defender was caught looking elsewhere, couldn't do anything preventing Jones from making that catch. And now we'll see if Tulsa can get 6 here on the board. At least 3, but I know they want 6.
Great pass there by Jackson. I've been waiting to see what she can do with the big arm. She took a strike down the middle of the field on that deep post from Corey Jones. There's Osai down to the bottom of the field. Stephen Bush in the slot. And looks like just run all curls. Run it, Jackson. And there's a move there by Jones. And Jones gets the first down. 18 seconds, 17, down to 15. Running the no huddle here. They have to spike it. I would spike it.
Tick, tick, tick.
It is ticking. Down to 10, 9. What are you waiting for the defense for? You don't have to wait on him. There's a pass to the deep in the end zone. And the pass is deflected away by Alex Spy Zone Bond.
Call him Bond. Alex Bond. Pat Spy. Good job by him. We could potentially see a field goal attempt. We'll see.
Field goal team coming out onto the field. And here's the kicker for the Desperados, Andrew Wheeler. And there's a snap. The kick is up. And it's good. Tease everyone on that. Just a little technical difficulties here in the booth. And we are back live in action. Here are the Tulsa Desperados at the 27-yard line. Christensen calling it an audible. On a swing pass here to Francis, and Francis breaks a tackle, almost breaks another one, brought down right at the 29-yard line, picks up 2 yards on the play. Give credit on that tackle to Kanye Rockefeller. I'm sorry, that's not Rockefeller. That's Newton.
Newton.
Too many 46s in that secondary. Keep confusing me.
Yeah, I think that play could have been better if Francis was a little bit more patient because the fullback did make the block, but he made it easier to tackle him by running outside too soon.
There's an out route down to the bottom of the field by Gassett. And Gassett, oh my goodness, what a quick move. Makes the reception in stride and then put on a quick spin move to stay in bounds. I've never seen that done before, T-Roy.
Yeah, good job by Gossett making sure he was able to turn on a dime, move upfield, and convert that first down. That's what we hear Careless Whisper being played in the background every time Kenny G makes the play.
Here's Christensen on a 7-step drop. Throws across the middle of the field. That pass is deflected away. And that is Kyron Hill coming away with that pass deflection.
Yeah, but that's another missed opportunity for a pick six. The outside linebacker at 6'3", 245 pounds is able to get up and pat that ball away, but that's why he plays on defense, not on offense. Doesn't have the good hands.
There's a 2nd and 10 here for Christensen underneath the center. Takes a 2-step drop, throws across the middle of the field. That pass is completed, and that is a strike to. That is Willis. They're coming away with that reception.
Yeah, but it looks like Tallahassee's offense is back in rhythm there after the end of the last quarter. Great dot by Christensen, great concentration by Willis to make the catch and get on Tulsa's side of the field.
Three wide receivers set here for Tallahassee, and oh my goodness, what a hit from West, playing the coverage of Francis there. My goodness, T-Roy.
There were 2 hits. Not only that one, but earlier there was a block that could have been called clipping, but the ref 62 decided not to on the right side of the field. Tulsa defender got upended on that one.
Tight I formation here for the Pride, and there's a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. A.J. Francis on the play, on the carry.
Well, it's 3rd and 5 here. It's too far for a field goal attempt. Tallahassee needs to convert here so they have a chance to extend their lead. See what happens.
I have never seen so many number 40s in the secondary before in my life, even on the linebacker core. Here's Christensen, throws a laser down the middle of the field, and that is Ken Gossett. Comes away with that strike. Looks like Gossett the ball may have knocked the wind out of him. He's slow getting up.
Yeah, but the ref ducked out of the way just in time so he doesn't get donked on the head from that ball.
Yeah. And ref 43 is always in the middle of something. He always getting knocked.
Well, I did say in the chat like days ago, this is the year of the ref. I think refs are out to get us, Devon.
I hope not. Christensen takes a 2-step drop. No pressure. Throws right across the middle of the field. Makes a completion.
Well, Devon, we can say this drive's been the Kenny G and Grayson Willis show because they are the ones that have been helping them get down the field. Now they're in field goal range, but we'll see, or in the red zone, we'll see if they can get 6 here as Willis is taking a break.
There's a handoff here to Francis. Francis hit hard in the backfield.
Heslip bringing the pain.
It was Heslip coming from the cornerback spot.
Well, it's 3rd and 5 here. I know C Square doesn't want to turn the ball over here. They want to at least get a field goal. We'll see what happens.
Here's a 2-step drop by Christensen, and Christensen converts the first down to. You there, T-Roy?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's still Willis.
Oh, okay. I heard complete silence. I didn't hear anything. I don't know what's going on.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
But great job by Tallahassee extending this drive. They got a chance to get 6 here, and also they are doing a great job melting this clock away.
Here's a handoff here to Francis, and Francis hitting the backfield, loses 3 yards on that first down play.
As from Royale with the tackle there, make it a little bit tougher for them to score 6, but they still got 2 great wide receivers that can make great plays. We'll see what Tulsa's defense can do here on the 2nd and long.
4 wide receivers set here now for the Tallahassee Pride. A.J. Francis in the backfield by himself at the 15-yard line. There's a conversion to the tight end. He picks up the first down, tackled and brought down at the 2-yard line, and that's Charles Balls on the tackle.
But great job by Stackhouse making a great catch in spite of the fact there's defenders ready to hit him right there, making this a 1st and goal. And I think Tallahassee's about to give Tulsa a decent helping of A.J. Francis, number 28.
And here comes all 6'1", 220 of Francis. There's it right up the middle of the field, and nothing doing. Stopped by the defense. Charles Ball on the tackle again.
And it's the 40s coming up to make great plays. As you said, where there's so many number 40 players on Tulsa's side of the ball on defense. There's one making a play there, but here we go. Whose line is better, the O-line or D-line? We're about to find out.
Strong eye formation. The defense is in a 46 bear. Let's see who's going to get it done. Goal line, hat on a hat, nose to nose. Give it to the fullback. Nothing doing. I'm sorry, that was to Francis. Stopped in the backfield at the 3-yard line. Espen Rael. Payback, sir. I'm not going to say that word on air. Come on now.
But great job here. We'll see if Tallahassee's going to try one more time, or are they going to resort to the pass? We'll see.
They spread him out, T-Roy. 3 wide receivers set. Far formation on the halfbacks. Here's another handoff here to Francis. They give it to him again. It looks like he's blown up in the backfield. And I think that was Haslip on the play. It was Haslip. Number 21 comes away with the tackle in the backfield on a 2-yard loss.
But great job by the Tulsa Desperado defense, bending but not breaking and preventing Tallahassee from getting 6. But see if they can block this field goal to completely deny Tallahassee.
They're going to go for a 22-yard field goal. And that one's right up the middle. Good. Single bar face mask.
We both know how we feel about those.
Man, you know when I see the single bar face mask, I think of 2 kickers. Morton Anderson.
That's the first one that came to mind.
Right? Okay, him. And the other guy was the one that missed the field goal in Super Bowl 25. Charles Ball brings it out to the 30. I thought he was about to break that one. The kicker played for Buffalo, who missed the kick versus the Giants in Super Bowl 25.
Unfortunately, I know his name all too well. Scott Norwood.
Yes, Norwood. I don't know why I kept wanting to call it, thinking his last name was with a C. But those are 2 kickers that come to mind every time I see a single bar face mask.
Oddly enough, both kickers actually missed important kicks. Remember, Morton Anderson missed a kick that kept Minnesota from going to the Super Bowl.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Sure did. He missed that field goal. And he came over from Atlanta, right?
Right.
Yeah. Bomber. He could have had him a Super Bowl ring.
Seriously. Minnesota was on fire that year.
They was on fire that year.
Randy Moss, rookie year.
Oh, you know what? He couldn't have had a Super Bowl ring. He could have had an opportunity to get a ring. He could have got a AFC championship ring. I'm sorry, NFC championship ring, because they lost that Super Bowl to Denver.
Yep.
There's another pass to the tackle.
I can't believe it. This is the epitome of preseason, because we rarely see this. I want to see this during the regular season, SFL coaches. I want to see this.
I think it's
banned. It can work.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's banned. I think that formation is banned. Or just maybe coaches don't like to call it. Trips left here for Jackson. Jackson on a 2-step drop. Got to get rid of it. There's a strike crossing the middle of the field to Stephen Bush.
But I guess I see why the coaches don't want to use that, because in today's game alone, they're 1 for 5.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's hilarious to see the tackle do an in route, a 5 and in.
And of course, defense is not expecting it, so he's wide open. Just gotta make that catch.
Really since Kumbaya says Gary Anderson had a single bar face mask as well. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Sure did.
The Anderson brothers. I think they're related.
I think they were related.
Just don't be like Martin Gramatica and injure himself after a celebration. Just don't do that.
Oh my goodness! How you tear ACL? Was it the ACL, MCL, whatever? He tore one of the ligaments on a celebration.
Right. He jumped in the air and celebrated, landed awkwardly, and that was it for his season.
That's crazy, man. I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
Well,
I don't want to
not
be after
ridiculous. I
this.
mean, he was celebrating, but you don't expect you're gonna get hurt off of that.
Right.
He just didn't know how to land. I guess it's just. I mean, how many
He
times
was.
we saw Michael Jordan jump up in the air, fist pumping and stuff like that, never to a ligament.
I got one word for you for Michael Jordan. Bah.
Goat.
There you go.
My wife asked me, "Can she have some goats?" Are you serious, lady? No, you don't live in the country. We live in. AJ Francis on the camera. We're getting off topic here.
That
AJ,
tends to happen when we're together. But
it does. It does. we seem to
we have
talk
a good
about.
time.
We seem to talk about any and everything up here in the booth, besides the game. Uh, Ken Gossett down to the bottom of the field, and Grayson Willis is in the slot.
Oh!
And there's a sack here by the Desperados defense. Christian Christensen goes down. C square. You better get up. And it's big number 55 Cox about to put the crossover and a jump shot on you.
Yeah, he just said Kobe on that celebration, but nice tackle by him. Great job with the block shed, putting it into this drive. And this could help flip field position if they get a decent return from ball.
Absolutely. I can say they're probably going to at least have it right at midfield or probably in the Desperados side of the field, maybe in the 45, 48. Right at the 39, and there's ball down to the 46. Great field position here for Desperados. They can tie this game up here on this drive, T-Roy.
Yes, they can. They just need Ashley Jackson to return to her form at the end of the second quarter, help the team get down the field, and this time convert the drive for 6 points.
4 wide receivers set here for AJ Stryker. Single back is Robinson. Strike on a 5-step drop. Throws a sidearm pass, cross the middle of the field, and that pass is incomplete. There's a penalty on the play, though.
I think we got PI, Damon.
I think we do, too. He was all over the back of the receiver, and the receiver is looking back, Corey Jones, asking him, can he get that? And there's RS62 giving the signal for PI.
And the cameraman knew it right away because they panned on Eaton before the penalty was called, and unfortunately Eaton ate up the penalty. It helped Tulsa get another first down, easy first down.
It's a great view of the defense of Tallahassee there.
And there's Corey Jones.
Nice receiver to have. I remember he played for Houston, played in the slot, played outstanding for us back in, I want to say season 8 it was. Helped us out that season there. And there's Robinson up the middle of the field. Robinson's going to pick up 3.
And Sanzo last year returned to his 1,000-yard season form, got his second 1,000-yard season of his career. Remember, he had one season where he was the wide receiver for Tulsa before he became the bell cow again. Otherwise, he could have 3 or more 1,000-yard seasons.
4 wide receivers here. Here's a swing pass here to Robinson. Robinson's trying to put the hat down, but he's blowed up big time. My goodness, what a hit by Serge Chappelle.
You got to be careful about lowering the shoulder prematurely because then the defensive player can adjust and send you to the shadow realm.
How about you got to be prematurely when you come into the Chappelle show, Split back to the halfbacks. Robinson picks up the first down, drops the hat, and picks up a yard or 2 afterwards. He gets up excited.
And the only thing I can say from that show, I think they'll be safe for this airways is game blouses.
That was a funny skit, man.
Yes, it was.
But come to find out that the skit was true.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Murphy.
Yeah. And that's the end of the third quarter. People, put your 4s up as we're ticking down in this final preseason game of season 13. And the season's going to start pretty soon.
And Damon like to say congrats on getting your preseason win. The Mike Fats Johnson and Anthony Wild came to play earlier today.
They sure did. Played some pretty good Pretty good defense. There's a swing pass to Robinson, and Robinson got daylight. My goodness. Gets past the first down line, and he's out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
And this is one of the few times where the swing pass worked in the favor of the running back because he had no one to hit him until after he passed the first down marker. Great job by Jackson recognizing that Sonso was wide open. And Sonso, good job by you getting that first down.
Watching the replay, man, Alex Bond looked like a bull in rage making that tackle.
Saw red and just went after Sonso's head.
Eye Jokers here for the Desperados. Up the middle is Sonso Robinson, and Robinson picks up 8, trucking 2 guys as he's on that run play there. 48 for 1 yards on the ground for Robinson today.
Yeah, 2.3 is not a great average, but once again, this is a preseason. Really ain't worried about the average per game. We just worry about the production. 41 yards ain't bad.
Striker calling an audible, sees something she likes in the defense. Looks like she's going to take advantage of something here. There's a swing past to Robinson, and I don't think that's what she had in mind.
I was wondering if the original play was to throw to Michael's side because I think he will have one-on-one coverage if I remember correctly, but side to audible and toss it off to Robinson, unfortunately take away from his rushing yard total.
Yeah, that would be a 6-yard loss there. 39 at Tallahassee 16-yard line. Desperados is knocking on the door, not softly but loudly here. Here's Striker on a 5-step drop, steps up in the pocket, and she's hit by Norwood. Big number 74 comes away with that sack.
You said earlier, you see a guy with no gloves on, no tape. That's one guy you don't want to mess with. Ashley Jackson decided to test the waters, scoot up to the line of scrimmage, and she got rocked right away by Norwood.
That's a Jack Lambert type of player, man. Just put your knuckles in the dirt and just don't care about it. Just go. There's the kick.
Right.
And that kick is good. All 35 yards of it, right down the middle. And you look in the chat, AJ Striker, Ashley Jackson says, ouch.
Yeah, I'll be saying ouch, too, if I got hit by Norwood, which I had last season. This doesn't feel good. Not at all.
I think you had a concussion in the game. Now I'm just joking with you.
Hey, your safety knocked me out of the game. So in week 2 when he was with Las Vegas. So I never forget. Back spasms.
Is that a return?
Yeah, that was returned by Swain. See, I think he did that on purpose. I think he wanted paybacks from our game last season. It's like, nah, T-Roy's not going to run on us like that ever again.
Man,
Anthony coming on our squad.
You want to see a team get dominated? Go watch that game.
We got lucky. Things went our way that game. I don't think it will happen like that next time.
It won't. There's a 2-step drop here by C-Square. Throws a dart right across the middle of the field. That pass is deflected away by Espen Rael. Not sure why they're looking at 44.
They just want to show him some love.
Yeah, they just want to give Gus Jones some love. That's all.
As Lannister was the intended receiver, but Royale just said, yoink!
The crazy thing is 44 was nowhere in the vicinity of the play.
Sure wasn't. They just want to show him some love. And hey, there he is again.
Maybe there's a story behind Jones. Maybe Jones went to a D3 school and was an undrafted free agent and made the roster. Well, how about that?
I didn't do my homework. I was supposed to look that up.
There's Alex Bond, runs west over, but he's brought down by Newton, outside linebacker.
And no, folks, he's not related to Cam Newton. No, it's just Leroy Newton making the play. I sound so disappointed.
You did sound disappointed. Like, why he couldn't be related to Cam? Oh, Cam. Here's Christensen on a 7-step drop. There's a dump. Oh, what a move by Gassett.
Somebody lost their jock strap after that juke.
I knew his name, Junior Stanley.
Stanley. Hey, God said Stanley has a family, man. Come on.
Yeah, man, his kids gonna talk about him when they get home. How you let Ken Gossett juke you out your shoes? That's what the 9-year-old gonna say as soon as he walk in the door. And there's a
He's like,
punt to
son.
Charles Ball, and Ball gets it and down at the 30.
Yeah, I know. Stanley was like, son, go to your room. You want punishment.
But Dad, you the one got juked.
Still, go to your room.
There's a single back F wing formation here for the Desperados. Hand off to Robinson up the middle of the field, and Robinson is hit forward, picks up 2 yards. Alec Ball, you got the wrong way.
Yeah, you supposed to hit him backwards, not forward. At least that kept him from getting more yards.
Absolutely.
Now, after this play, I got a question to ask you.
Anything,
Yeah.
T-Roy.
Like after
Anything.
this play. After this play, though.
It all depends on what you're asking me. Hold on now.
Yeah, you said anything now.
I form pair of jokers, and Robinson is stopped after picking up 1 yard. Jeff Eaton on the tackle. I think that's the first time we called his name today.
In a positive way, he got called for PI earlier. But the question I'll ask, the Final Four from last season was Dallas, now Seattle, Denver, Baltimore, and Alaska. Will those same 4 teams make the Final Four this year, or are you expecting someone else to be there?
Nope, somebody else going to be there. There's a strike by Striker. My goodness, what a throw. I think that ball went 62 miles per hour, which would be a record.
Aaron King with the catch. We don't, unfortunately, keep preseason records, so. But that's a nice, look at that pass.
That was a dart.
That was a dart. And how is that ref right there, walking right there, still alive? He should have got destroyed, but somehow came unscathed.
T-Roy, to answer your question, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. The fifth.
You talking about the ref or the earlier question?
Earlier question about the Final Four. There's Sonzo Robinson. Oh, man, I thought he was going to break that one. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Gets on the opposite side of the Desperados field. I'm sorry, on the other side of it into Tallahassee's territory. And on that tackle was Michael Sprouse.
Yeah, this time the Sprouse brothers are not together.
I was just about to say, wait a minute, where's the other
Matthew.
Sprouse brother? Yeah.
Yeah, he's no longer in Tallahassee.
Oh my goodness! Oh, look at Robinson with the moves, breaking tackles, picks up the first down. Desperados, don't sleep on them. They're still in this thing.
And Robinson just let everybody know he still got moves like Jagger there. Look at that juke right there. He like, get off me. You ain't going to attack me there. Tries to lower the shoulder, but Chappelle was able to stop him there.
I got moves, Matt Jagger. I got moves, Matt Jagger. I got moves. I got moves, Matt Jagger.
Yeah, you do the singing for us today.
I think I hit the notes right. I think I hit it. If I had to say it wrong, I was on key.
You were on key. You were perfect. You were perfect.
I give it a 10.
I give it a 10 too.
There's a pass to Stephen Bush. He comes away with the first down on that out route there. Now the Desperados at Tallahassee's 32-yard line.
They're in field goal range, but the problem is the time is only 4:50 left on the clock. They want to at least get points. See if they can get the lead here on this drive.
All right, Jokers is the formation by the offense. Looks like a 34 defense for the Pride. Here's Jackson. Screen pass to Robinson, and Robinson picks up 7 yards on that play there. There's the stats between both QBs.
And this is the second swing pass to Robinson where he gets more than 5 yards. He did that on the previous drive. This time he had a blocker in front of him to help him get 7 yards. Great job. It's now 2nd and 3. Bless you, sir.
Thank you. I paused it so no one else would hear it. Only you and I heard that.
Oh, oops.
I just sneezed. That's all. There's a screen to Robinson, and Robinson is stopped at the line of scrimmage. 4:30 left on the ticker. 3rd and 3 now. Let's see if Stryker can convert this.
Yeah, that previous play, they were ready for that swing pass. They had 2 defenders ready to meet Robinson. We'll see how Ashley Jackson responds here on his 3rd and short.
3 wide receivers set here for Jackson. 2-step drop. Jackson got an out route down to the bottom of the field, and that is to the tight end down to the 2-yard line. That is Anthony Mosley coming away out. What is that? That is his first reception of the game? 2nd target?
Yes, sir.
They threw to the tackle. They threw to the tackle more than they threw to him.
Right, exactly. And welcome to the SFL, Mr. Mosley, making his first ever catch in his history here. And if you listen to the podcast, Ashley Jackson gave us the soundbite of their call to him, saying that we're going to draft him. I think Rockefeller and Deion Hawkins got a chance to talk to Mosley, welcoming him to the team.
Awesome. Oh, they did a call like the NFL? Oh, y'all a little slick, huh? Recording it and everything. There's Robinson, and Robinson is tripped up in the backfield. It's Givens.
He didn't live up to his namesake. He took it away. That was a touchdown, sure touchdown by Robinson, but Givens did a great job tackling him.
Come to find out he's the nephew of Ernest Givens. Just kidding.
That Houston wide receiver.
Mr. Electric Slide. There's a handoff here in the backfield, and that handoff is blown up by Norwood. Mr. Knuckles. That's what I'm calling him for now, Mr. Knuckles.
I wonder if he can knock you out with one punch like the Big Show did.
He probably could. He probably could. My goodness, dude's hands look rough. Just been playing with sandpaper all his life. Here's Stryker. 1-step drop, goes to the middle of the field. That pass is caught to who? None other than Michael Sy. Comes away with the touchdown as he crosses Hollywood Boulevard. Let's go shopping.
And Mike Osai gets on the stat line here. Nice job by Ashley Jackson. She had plenty of time to throw that dot to Mike Osai, and she was able to thread the needle, get 6 on this drive, potentially 7 after this field goal attempt. Dang, the holder is humongous in comparison to the kicker.
the holder is 6'5".
Sir Charles. Yeah, Sir Charles Robinson, 6'5". Kicker is 6'1", supposedly. I think he's shorter than 6'1".
That extra point is good, and that gives the Desperados a 3-point lead now. Tulsa's going to get the ball back. They're going to kick it straight down the middle. They're not going to go for an onside or anything like that. Here's Swain on the return. Swain tries a juke move, brought down at the 26.
All right, we'll see if C-Square can lead a 3-minute drive, game-winning drive. They only need, they need a touchdown to win it. Field goal will tie it. We'll see what C-Square and company can do here.
I think anybody who can take his team undefeated during the regular season and all the way to the championship game 2 years back-to-back is surely good enough for a comeback win. But this Desperados defense has been playing great all game long. Haven't allowed any big plays thus far. There's a dump off here to A.J. Francis, and Francis gets 3 yards on that swing pass. What is that guard doing? Or the tackle? It don't even like he even moved. He just... There's a 1-step drop by Christensen. Christensen throws a strike right across the middle of the field, picks up the first down, and that is Hunter Jones, his 2nd reception of the day.
Great job by Jones. I thought they're going to continue that hurry-up offense momentum, but they decided to huddle up there as Tallahassee's trying to become the first away team in preseason to win here in Season 13 preseason.
7-step drop by CC and throws a short pass across the middle. That looks like Hunter Jones again. No, I take it back. That's Ken Gossett. Gossett has been outstanding today. pretty much catching everything comes his way and putting on juke moves as well. Christensen steps up in the
Ooh.
pocket. Oh, I thought that pass was caught. Great defensive play there by T.J. Covington.
Yeah, Covington did a great job covering Willis there, preventing him from making that catch. It's now 3rd and 6. See what Tallahassee does here before the 2-minute warning.
There's a look at Grayson Willis. 5 wide receiver set, empty formation. Christensen underneath the center. Could be dangerous. Gets pressure, throws a dart across the middle, it bounces. Oh, and Hunter Jones almost comes away with the reception after it's been tipped around. 1 minute and 57 seconds. That's the 2-minute warning. 4th and 6. What do you think, T-Roy? Should Tallahassee go for it?
Yeah, I think they should. Tulsa has gotten the momentum on offense. Tallahassee needs to convert here. Even though they have all 3 timeouts, they need to convert here, play for the win.
They come out in 3 wide receiver set, 4 formation. A.J. Francis and Julius Williams in the backfield. Christensen throws an out route. Got the reception by the receiver, but unfortunately, did not come away with the first down there. Came up short. Looks like maybe inches short. That was Trevor Swain, on that play. And he just juked West right out of his shoes.
Yeah, he did. The unfortunate part is, he didn't get past the sticks before he turned around. Fell inches short, and then Tulsa has a chance to run out the clock, forcing Tallahassee to take their timeouts during this drive.
Yep, you gotta get past the sticks, and you best believe Desperados is gonna try to run the clock out here. There's a swing pass to Robinson, not swing pass, sorry, a sweep, toss, pitch. It's so many things you can call it during run play.
You know what else I can call it, Damon? Unsuccessful, because it hasn't worked at all during this preseason.
I'm getting static from T-Roy's end.
Sorry about that.
Here's the Desperados. Underneath the center is Strikers. Handoff here to Robinson.
Oh!
Get a big block! And he almost breaks it away. Gets the first down, though. What a play by Robinson. Man, what was the number on that block? That was the Scrolls block of the game. I know we no longer have Scrolls.
It's 71. Did a great
Oh, that was
job.
34.
Buffalo Marshall actually redeemed himself. Nice block. They're going to force Tallahassee to make a timeout here and kneel the ball.
There's the first kneel down there by the Desperados.
So if they kneel it 2 more times and then I guess attempt the field goal, they probably would give Tallahassee maybe 30 to 20 seconds left before this game is over. If things work their way.
Yeah, if they go for a field goal, T-Roy, that's going to put them at 53 yards.
Right, especially if they keep going backwards down the ball. It's right now. It would be 50 right now if they keep going backwards.
Exactly.
It would be worse.
30 to 13. Excuse me. The backups are in. Looks like Striker is just going to let the clock run down here. And they're going to either have to punt it away back to Tallahassee.
I think right now they're going to have to. Otherwise, they're going to give them great field position if they miss the field goal. So they should punt.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt it. It's going to leave about 20 seconds left on the play clock. It's about a 22-second difference. 23.
To make sure it doesn't get blocked here.
Yep. Now that would be something crazy if Tallahassee comes away with a block on this punt.
It almost happened in the previous game.
There's a snap, and Tallahassee doesn't bring any pressure at all. They're going to play coverage.
Well, if he
There's a
can stop
bounce at
this
the
ball.
5 and into the end zone. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, I wish I would have saw the number to do that. Couldn't down the ball at the 1. Bad job by him. It made it a little bit easier for Tallahassee to march down the field. Again, they only need 3 points to tie the game and send us to overtime. We'll see what happens.
There's a 7-step drop here by Christensen. Throws it right across the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness. What a hit.
Hurry up. Oh, my God.
That was Espen Rael on the tackle. 4 wide receiver set. Christensen spikes it. 3 seconds left. They're going to try to bring out the Hail Mary formation and throw something up. I'm not sure if Christensen can throw it 70-plus yards, but we sure will find out today.
We're about to find out now. We're going to learn today. We will learn today. Does he have a Michael Vick or Patrick Mahomes arm in him?
They're not going to go Hail Mary formation. Christensen going deep, and he got a receiver. Oh, my goodness. Down to the 20, down 15. He's caught from behind. Oh, my goodness. Grayson Willis came up big, but unfortunately couldn't get it done.
Great job by that Tulsa defender. I think that was Ball who's able to make sure that Willis doesn't cross the goal line and win for his team. But that was a great play call by Frank Gooden in the Pride. Just Willis couldn't outrun the other guys.
You're right. That was a great call there by Gooden in the Pride, and Christensen saw exactly what he wanted. Call for Willis to go deep, and Willis did just that, but could not break free. My goodness.
And with that, Damon, it is an official clean sweep by all home teams in the preseason. No home team has lost in this preseason, so the home field advantage definitely worked out.
Well, I tell you one thing, T-Roy. Once the playbooks get it go into play, there's going to be some away teams that are going to come away with some victories.
Oh, yeah. But there's a couple of chances where it should have went the away team side. I mean, you guys almost pulled it off yesterday against New Orleans. You almost made that comeback. And then, again, Tallahassee, Grayson Willis had enough speed in them. That was going to be a win for them.
New Orleans is a fiery team, man. They're up and coming. And I believe that team there is going to get some things done. There's the player of the game, Espen Rael. 1 sack, 7 tackles, and a pass deflection. Great play there by the outstanding linebacker. Well, T-Roy, that basically does it for us, man. We have called the final preseason game here in the SFL. Had a little technical difficulties, but hey, we got past that. And hey, as we always say, everybody, nice broadcasting for you. You all have a good night. T-Roy.
Take care. See you in the regular season.
Peace.